Get ready to unlock the secrets of financial freedom on Infinite Banking for real estate investors. This show is for visionary entrepreneurs who value family, faith, and financial freedom. It's time to seize control of your finances and craft the future you've always envisioned. And now, here is your host, Mark Clark.
Hey, welcome to our podcast, Infinite Banking for Real Estate Investors. I am Mark Andrew Clark, an authorized infinite banking practitioner with the Nelson Nash Institute. Hey, if you're like me, you probably have a passion for real estate, and you also value family, faith, freedom, and fitness. Now, you may be a seasoned real estate investor or looking to get into real estate for the very first time. Either way, we're going to show you how infinite banking can create velocity with your money and your real estate portfolio. Today's episode is titled, Why You Should Not Be in Partnership with the U.S. Government. And before we dive into today's topic, let's remember first and foremost that infinite banking and becoming your own banker is a process and not a product. Again, a process and not a product. And that infinite banking is the perfect vehicle to build and protect generational wealth via real estate investing, because we can make money in two places at once with the same dollars. Now, I saw something recently that really crystallized for me another reason that infinite banking in conjunction with real estate is such a shrewd strategy to build, maximize, and protect generational wealth. The U.S. government has added nearly $100,000 of debt per second over the last year. That's $6 million per minute, almost $9 billion per day. That's nearly $1 trillion every 3 months. In fact, the U.S. has added $11 trillion in debt the past 4 years alone. By contrast, it took us 220 years to add the first $11 trillion of debt. And the bad news doesn't end there, unfortunately, since the interest on the debt has nearly doubled from 2021. We're now spending $1 trillion every year on the debt service alone. To put that in perspective, our entire massive Defense Department budget is $800 billion. Doesn't even reach the level of our service on the national debt. Now, how does that impact your 401k or taxation? Well, guess what? The U.S. government is your financial partner in your 401k, and you owe them taxes at every step of the process in your life. Since they are on this completely insane, unsustainable trajectory, do you think they might change the rules on your 401k and or raise taxes to help close the gap in their unending appetite for spending and printing money? I contend we would have to be very naive to think they are a good financial partner. Wouldn't you agree? Now, on the other hand, wouldn't you rather have something that is private, that you control, a vehicle that is 100% protected from creditors in most states, a strategy that the ultra wealthy have utilized for well over a century that provides guaranteed tax-free growth and that allows you to make money in multiple places with the same dollars? Now, I mentioned protection from creditors within your infinite banking policy does get down to the state level in many cases, and it is unlimited in most states, but it does vary state by state. So check with us or your legal advisor regarding your specific state exemptions. Remember, if you're putting all your trust in the federal government to make good financial decisions on your behalf, then we probably cannot help you. But if you want a strategy that takes the federal government's control away of your financial independence and places it back in your hands, then becoming your own bank is the right way to build, maximize, and protect generational wealth. Again, in summary, the U.S. federal government is spending like a drunken sailor. There is no end in sight. Both sides are guilty of it, okay? And nobody seems concerned about the national debt, but it is completely unsustainable, and it's just feeding on itself that they're going to have to print more and more money. So again, becoming your own bank is the right strategy to take that control away from the federal government and put it back in your hands. And we encourage you to visit our website right now at www.generationbankpa.com and get your free copy of Becoming Your Own Banker by Nelson Nash. This is the first step in implementing your own self-reliant banking system, allowing you to fund the real estate deals you want, when you want, and how you want. Again, the website is generationbankpa, as in Papa Alpha.com. Until next time, we hope you hold dear family, faith, freedom, and fitness. God bless.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.